you guys, Latoya here. Welcome to my crafty space. It is day 5 of my holiday card series challenge. Well, I say challenge because it definitely is a challenge. Like right now, I am super exhausted, but I pretty much came home, made dinner, did some chatting and stuff around, and now I am trying to focus on getting this card done. I literally went through 4 different cards that I've pretty much just been trying to put together, and some I just created tonight, and nothing is really speaking to me until now. So I have something that I'm going to try to get completed so I can stick to doing my 1 card a day for 25 days. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what I did a couple days ago, like at the beginning of the challenge, was I had out this stamp set here. And what I ended up doing was actually making a couple extras just because I knew, for me, when I think of Christmas, stripes are like a staple. And because I don't own pattern paper, I decided to make my own, so it's easy for me to just grab it and use it in cards. So this here is Real Red by Stampin' Up, and I stamped it on actually cream cardstock because I just wanted to have a bunch of different types of cardstock in my arsenal. Basically like just me having my own pattern paper to the side and having it in different colors so I can just pretty much choose anything. So with this, of course, I just grabbed the standard red base that is going to either go on top or beneath this striped panel here. And this white piece was just laying around. Okay, so what I decided right now, I was going through my little die collection, my die stash, and I came across these 2 pieces, and these dies are actually from this Botanical Prints by Stampin' Up, which this is an old set, so it's retired, but these dies are so cute, and I was like, you know what, if I put these with stripes, I think this would go. The design, it's not actually like a floral, but it's pretty cool. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try that with this, and somehow I really liked how it looked. So this is just an example because these need to be cream. I'm like, oh, I can use them as, so I decided that this looks like a really nice photo mat or like scrapbook page, but of course it's going to be a card. Then I was trying to decide what I'm going to put in the middle. Obviously it needs to be kind of like photo-like, or like a little scene, like something happening that's just picture perfect. I decided to take out my Embrace Each Moment stamp set, which I have not inked up yet. And if you guys saw my haul, I was super excited to get this stamp set just because it's beautiful. I love the couple. I love their poses. I love the 2 hands holding, which can mean, you know, that can be anyone, any type of relationship, friendship, whatever. Like, I'm here for you. That's super swell. So I was thinking of maybe doing this here in the middle, but I'm like, you know, it's kind of small. I have to do extra stuff and I'm really tired right now. So I think I'm just going to stick to using one of these 2 poses because it'll be perfect here. And this is literally where I've stopped off at before I decided to, okay, go ahead and start recording, because I pretty much had a rough idea of what I'm going to do down. So if I stamp this down here, how cute is that, right? Just have this really cute Christmas couple, like newly engaged or married, or people that have been married for years. And I think I'm actually going to make this kind of vintagey, do some distressing, do some ink blending, and of course do these in cream or maybe a different color, but I'm thinking cream, honestly. So yeah, I really like that. And then I was thinking like just put the sentiment here and do it, I don't know how. You guys know my standard is embossing. Do that possibly, or put it on some kind of stripe, but I think that might distract from everything that's going on. So these are my initial thoughts. Let's see where we go with this card. Okay. All right. Let me focus. What do I want to do? Do I actually want to stamp these people on a piece and leave that piece, or do I want to have to fussy cut them and add them to the piece? honestly, the easiest thing to do is fussy cutting. Maybe we should just go with the easiest thing because that's what kind of mode I'm in. So, and should they be on cream or white because of the coloring? Oh gosh, this is what I hate. This is irritating me. Okay, let me do something I do know right now, which is I need to get this ready. So I have pieces of cardstock already cut to A2 size. I keep them in little envelopes with what they are, how much weight and what color they are. So I'm always organized. We're going to take these and place these here. These dies are so awesome. And it's my first time playing with them, which is also pretty nifty. And they're so great and versatile. That's what's cool about like some of these bundles. They come with really neat things that you can use in a variety of ways. And I'm really happy I am giving this a go. All right, so I actually need to brush these out. It's my little tool here. Oh, that was easy. Well, okay, so I'm trying to figure things out right now, you guys. I'm not trying to be lazy, but I'm trying to find a way to make this an easy card. I'm not sure I'm about to be successful in that attempt. Just like I wasn't successful in getting this the first time. Okay, so I have my cream card base, I have my striped on my cream, and then if I put down my red and do that in this size, I think I need to actually just do it to see it. I kind of feel like I want to do black somewhere, somehow. I don't know why. So I need to cut some cardstock and play around with mats and layers. Okay, change my mind yet again, because this is card making, right? This is what we do. I'm going to clean off my image. So I just stamped that out onto cream. Such a lovely image. Like, isn't that beautiful? So I was looking at my layout here, which I really like. I really do like this layout. I think it's nice, but I'm trying to figure out the middle. And let's see here, we can actually cut this. And I'm like, okay, if I put this down or put some matting on it, like, yeah, this here could be nice. This could be nice. But, you know, it's a little plain, but it's nice, but it's a little plain. But maybe I'd make a second card like this because there's nothing wrong with this. It's kind of simple, which is cool. But now I'm like, oh, hey, if I do the black here and, you know, incorporate black somewhere else in this background, that could be cool. And also like make it look Christmassy, because then I can do like the characters in white and then do a frosted window. But I'm not sure how the white characters and frosted window, like all of that's going to come together, you know, like that chalky look. So I'm about to try that. Yay for experimenting. And this is all a part of the card making process. And someone commented on my cards when I posted them in a group. They said that apart from calling them gorgeous, which I was extremely flattered by, they said that my cards were original. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool, because like I never really thought about that. Like, I'm sitting here looking at what I have and I'm trying to create something, and sometimes I'm kind of like figuring out the layout myself. I have yet to find a layout that I've copied for this series yet, but that is definitely coming, because I can't, you know, card layouts are hard. They're hard to do. They're just hard. So I was really flattered by that. And yeah, it takes time. Like other people and like Stampin' Up demonstrators and stuff, like it takes time to come up with this stuff and figure this out. And while I'm saying that, I just realized that I shouldn't have stamped this right in the middle. That's not what I wanted. Okay, but this is a test anyway, so it's fine. Well, the image looks cool on black cardstock, and it saves me from having to color this image, which is what I'm trying to avoid doing because I just don't want to do it tonight. I just don't want to color. Okay, so that's one part of my idea. Let's see if the second part is going to be just as nice. I don't know, we might have to do something with this background to make it work. Okay, so let's give this a little cut. And again, this is a rough draft, so nothing has to be perfect. Of course, I'm gonna leave more of a border around this when I do this officially, but this should give me the look I'm going for. Should I clean this? I might want to restamp this just like it is soon. So, come on. I'm trying to get a piece of paper. Okay. Just going to take that and close that. That's fine. Boom. We're going to take this here like this. We're going to sit this here because we're going to have to do some work with this. Like, always keep what you're doing to the forefront so you can see what's going on, because obviously I'm gonna have to make some changes and I have no idea what changes I'm gonna have to make. I might just have to redo my card as a whole, actually. So I have some blender brushes that I use specifically for white. This white is a pigment white ink, so be very careful when using certain brushes. That's why I have brushes just dedicated for white, and then I have my oxide brushes, pigment brushes, all that jazz. So just like with any other blending, you're going to start off on the side of the paper and then go in. And again, this is so much white. Oh, that has to dry. Okay, one, make sure your image is completely dry. But again, this is a test, so this is fine. So I'm gonna blend this in. Of course, my border will be larger. Try not to get pigment ink on my fingertips. Okay, so we have the couple, we have the frosted window. It looks really beautiful. It also looks like a little sad. Is that sad to say? It does look kind of sad, just a tad. Or maybe it can look very romantic. I don't know. Or maybe it can just be like, I miss you card. Shrug, who knows? Or maybe this card can be for a guy to give to his girlfriend on Christmas because he can't see her due to isolation. This is real life. All right. Okay, I don't know why I always do that. So if I was to do this, I would have to change something else to black. Okay, I have to think. All right, so I went ahead and stamped out another image, ran it through my Gemini. Now I'm being careful to peel this off because this is painter's tape, and you guys know painter's tape is extremely, it will rip your cardstock if you are not, like, case in point, look at that. Like, it'll rip your cardstock if you are not very gentle with it. And I am out of my purple tape still, and I keep talking about it, but I haven't reordered it yet. All right. Very gentle, gentle, gentle. No, it did it. Fudge cake. Maybe I can save that. I'm gonna try to save it. Come on. No. All right, let's see. We got this one piece here. Okay, so it's super small. It'll be covered, so that'll be fine. Okay. Yes, I will get purple tape, so I'll order that as soon as I'm done making this video. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ink blend around the edges here. Basically making it just like this here. My little rough draft. And then I'm going to toss it on and heat emboss a sentiment, and then that'll be good. And oh, one thing I did want to try was this. If I just have this striped background with a black and then have this, that's also nice. But these get lost. These little added pieces get lost here. So that's a no bueno. But another card idea for another time, right? Okay. And that's what's great about card making, is that you do one thing, but there's so many ways to do something. All right, we're going to start off the paper and be very gentle. I did let this sit for like a good 10 minutes before I'm working with it right now, but you know, you never know. So we're just going to work on this frosted window pane. Window pane. I'm giving things names, you guys. Just want it to look a little whimsical. I guess that's my thing lately, is things looking like Christmas, just magical even. Things that just bring about like that warmth and excitement. Very cheesy, but that's my thing. All right, here we go. Being very gentle here to bring this in, because I don't want to blend too far in and affect the clothing and the characters. I just want it like just on the outskirts. Taking this ink from the bottom, blending it in. I think this is good. I think there it looks a little more pronounced, so we're gonna just give that another go. Okay. Yeah, for some reason, I want the corners just a little more pronounced. Okay, so there's that. Actually, Christmas wishes would fit this card, because if they are in isolation, this couple, or they miss each other, you know, so on and so forth, this is what they would, you know, wish for. So this would be a very moving card. Oh, I think I'll do that. Literally, that just hit me. I love card making. You can just get so many like great ideas. Okay, so I'm just going to do a rough stamp first, and then I will do the heat embossing, because I most definitely want that to stand out. Okay, I'm trying to finish this, and I'm trying to also keep this video so that it's not like super lengthy. Alrighty, here's my... Alrighty, so let's give this a go, just as a test. I don't want all my stuff to fall over. Have materials all over the place. Well, kind of. It's organized. Just a little messy. All right, this can go there. And I'll remove this. Yeah, I'm aware. Don't need this padding down. Oh, that stamp, it's so beautiful. It's beautiful. It's like heaven. I'm not the only one that moves their projects around like 50 million times. And yeah, like I said, just putting blessed there, and it, you know, blessed would just be, I don't know, a bit like bragging. Like the miss you card would be better, I think. And plus having Christmas wishes, just the length of that would be nice. Let's see. Just want to make sure because it's late and I do not have time to redo this. Oh, that would be nice. Okay. It would be nice as a little tag also, because then it kind of pops up a little bit. And then if I make a mistake, I wouldn't have to worry about if I made a mistake, I wouldn't have to worry about my card being ruined. And also it adds to like the layers that I have going on here. So I think I might also just pop that. Okay, we just solved that, which I'm super excited about. Move that out of the way, and I'm about to heat emboss really quickly. Because we're heat embossing, we definitely want to do things the right way. Give this a little clean off. It's going to be black anyways, so it doesn't matter. And because we did not cut out the red. Let's see. Which red was it? It was this one, but I don't know. All right, I had to find a scrap sheet of paper that matched the red that I have. For some reason, I couldn't find it. I'm like, oh no. It's like I'm not recording my search. All right, so I need to block off this part of the blessed because we are not using that. And this probably, nope, that's not sticky. So what I need to do is figure out where that's going to land and block it. Just in the quickest way possible. All right, that's going to be there. Just stick the paper underneath it and move the paper over as necessary. I know this is like the easiest way to mask. Easiest and most necessary, because sometimes you just don't want to deal with all that. Okay, I think that's good. I'm clear. The D is there. I'm going to move it forward just a smidge. Okay. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a perfectionist, but okay. So, and just in case, we're also going to only ink up the words we want, not the blessed, you know, just in case. Press that down. Give that a look over. It's looking mighty nice. We'll do it one more time because I'm all about ensuring that I get what I want. Okay. Put the lid on that because that's all we're doing. Pressing that down. Perfect. Okay. And gold would be striking, but don't need gold for this card. I think it's kind of simple and that's what I'm going for. Just lay this on nicely, give it a check. There's only a couple very small smidges that I want to get off of here. Like literally you wouldn't be able to see it unless you were me. But with the way this card is, I want it to be as close to perfect. look at that. What a beautiful sentiment. And it's absolutely lovely heat embossed. All right, put this away. I'm like rushing because I'm really trying to get to bed. And I'm all about like putting all my tools away. So that way, when I'm done crafting, I don't have much to clean because I've already, you know, cleaned as I've gone along. Let's give this a good wipe off. All right, and I just need to run this through my Gemini with a die so it can come out a perfect size. All right, so these dies here are going to be perfect. I absolutely love these dies. They're so great. Like most of my sentiments, they fit so perfectly, and this set was so cheap. All right, where's my tape? I actually decided to just use my tape runner, quote unquote, just because of the pigment ink. I just don't want anything to interact with that. And I don't know if my glue would interact with it. So, better to be safe than sorry. Hold this. Give myself a little barrier. Can't believe how well this card has decided to come together. And I actually need to glue this down, so just trying to figure out where these are going to go. So if that goes there, that's good. And then if this one goes here, that's good. Okay, so this needs to go there, which I'm going to mark off with a pencil. Just because you never know, it might start moving on you. Just a little line, okay. How am I going to put this down? Glue or tape? I don't think it matters. And let's find that line. Just there. And make sure it's like in the middle. It's just there. That's the little. Just a little bit. Good. I was able to move it just a little bit. Just because it was like, it's a little high. Just a little. So I put that there. Then I put this one here. Like I have to clear that. Oops. And it's okay because it's not going to be superbly perfect. I might just stick that underneath because So these might be floating a little bit just because. Oh, okay, good. That's good. So that can go underneath and that looks fine. All right. All right, so here we are with our Christmas wishes card. Very simple, sweet. I think it's just perfect for what's going on right now, and I still can't believe I ended up creating it. It still seems a little simple, but at the same time, there's a lot of different elements going on. There's some shadowing going on. Used some pigment ink, so I did do some simple stamping. I did use some die cuts from an old bundle. Did some heat embossing here. Made my own background paper. Lots of mats. So it's very nice. Now the inside is blank. When I go to give this card away, I'll just take a piece of cream cardstock, just place it on the inside, and maybe just have some stripes going on the side like I normally do, but right now it's super late and I need to go to bed. But I just wanted to get this card done for today like I said I would. I'm quite happy with this. It's just, who doesn't want a hug right now, you know? Like, this would be tons of people's Christmas wish, like, just to be with their loved ones. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you do something crafty that makes your heart happy, and I'm sending you all crafty hugs. Okay, bye.